Hello Internet, welcome back to our Circadian Dice series. In the last episode we took our necromancer character into the vampire nest and we got the highest score that I've ever gotten in this game, including in my private play. So I'd highly recommend you go back and check out that video. For now though, everyone, welcome back. We're just going to grind out some stars here. Again, we don't have very many relics unlocked. I don't know if we ever went over this, but there's two main ways that we unlock relics. Number one is by completing more scenarios. You'll see there is a second page of scenarios, but they get increasingly difficult. So like the Noxious Marsh is pretty tolerable. As we move into the second page, they get very, very difficult, and we unlock these particular things by unlocking more scenarios. So once we unlock all the scenarios and beat all of them on normal mode, we will get quite a few scenarios, quite a few relics unlocked, and then when we switch to hard mode, we'll unlock the few remaining, and then everything down here on our relic list is based on our class. So the more stars we get in our class, for a particular class will unlock its relics, and then the very bottom relic is getting hard mode stars. So basically there are 3 relics per class that we can unlock on normal mode, so we're going to be focused on that. And I think the ones I use in my private play, I use the bow a lot, and I use the Barbarian's Club a lot. So I think we want to raise Ninja and Barbarian would be the 2 we would want to pursue to get these pretty good relics unlocked. Necromancer also has some, I mean, all the classes have good relics, but we should be focused on grinding some stars. So I think we'll go to an easy raid and just try to max out our stars. So who has not completed this? We still haven't unlocked a bunch of classes. We did just play the Necromancer. Why don't we play the Necromancer again? I do enjoy that class. And we only get to take 1 relic. Probably I want the key and everything that comes in the adventuring kit, so we'll go with that. We're just going to jump into it here. Hello everyone, welcome back to the series. Oh, playing Circadian Dice. So I think we kill you. We keep this roll because it comes with the key, and we can open this chest for some early gold. Although it had so low HP that it really would not have mattered very much. And looking at the store, I immediately like our double reaping attack. This would allow us to capture enemies that have 2 HP, and we could power it up with a red gem to make it 4. So I think we'll just replace this here. Seems pretty great. And we're just going to jump forward here, and hopefully we can reap at least one of these guys. Oh, not getting very good rolls. We can. Unfortunately, we are still going to take a hit. And every turn that passes, I don't know if we ever talked about this, the score bonus that we get at the end of the round, it's higher if we kill them quickly. So the number of remaining turns, the higher that is, the more points we get. But we'll cap you. Cursed soul, cursed enemy with 1. When a cursed enemy dies this turn, you gain health equal to its attack and capture it as a zombie in a random die. That seems very good. When a cursed enemy dies this turn. Or shuriken, which we also know is very, very good. So we have 2 blue generators. We only have 1 red generator. We don't have wild gems, so that's not an option for us at the moment. I think we take the blue one. I like shuriken a lot, especially when we were playing a scenario with a lot of low health enemies. But I think cursing an enemy and capturing them just has so much value. So we'll pick that up. Oh, and I see another one we would like here, the double pierce attack. Plus we would get the blue and white gem added to a face. So we could slap that right here and really do some good for our die. We would love to get 4 gold. We can only get 2 by sacking this guy. Maybe if we can cap, which by the way, these guys when they're captured, they have a 50% chance of adding an attack every time we keep this die. Which is pretty good. I would love to reap this guy, so we kind of want to reroll until we get 1 reaping symbol. And I think we pass the turn because I want to reap him. I want to buy this if we're able. So we're going to just let this guy hit us once. I think it's beneficial in the long run. Okay, so we sack you, capture you, sack you. Now we can buy this face that we wanted. Which... Wait a minute. Let's think about this. Am I more likely to keep a key and a red gem? Or would I be more likely to keep 3? I think we go like this. And the reason for that is because very often if we just had 2 blue gems and a white gem, we would re-roll that face. But if we get a key, red, white, and blue gem, I think we would hold on to that. Man, there's some good things in the shop here, but we're just gonna move on. We need to focus on combat, I think. No more of that, like, meta play. I think we should just focus on killing enemies. I mean, I like the gems. We already have quite a few gems. Curse soul. Curse an enemy when they die this turn. Okay, so what we want to do is... And when you're captured, all the attacks on that die have piercing, which is a fantastic ability. So I think we keep this. We hit you. And then when we know we're going to kill you, we're going to use the curse attack. And then that'll cap you in a random die, which will have a lot of value for us. And again, I think we keep, because once we kill him... Oh no, because he won't die until his turn. So we won't get to use our key. I think we reroll. And we can just capture you outright. I guess there's no reason for us to use our ability. We should hang on to that, I guess. But anyway. Sorry, I'm a little... I think I'm overthinking what should be a pretty simple, straightforward thing. Definitely want to open that chest. We can get a triple attack, but we would get a trap, which is just not very valuable on the necromancer because we can already capture enemies in our die using our attacks here. Triple attack is really good though. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the triple attack on board, so we'll do that. And we're not going to sack this guy right away. We're going to hold on to that because it gives piercing to everything, which is pretty valuable. So we're just going to move forward here. Okay. Let's get into some real play here. If we hit you twice and then curse you, you will be captured in our die, which we can then sack you for a lot of gold. And the other 3 can hit us. It's not a big deal. We are losing a lot of HP. This is something we're going to have to start thinking about. But for now, we can just keep on fighting. If we have to take HP between rounds, we can do that. We don't really have HP on the board. The only thing we have really is this lifesteal and this one die face. It's not super great. What is your ability? 20% chance to add 3 temporary attacks to the rolled face when keeping the die. That sounds amazing. If that triggers, that's really good. But for now, we're going to hang on to you. And remember, our enemies here, they have a turn timer. So as we use them up, as we pass more rerolls, they will tick down and eventually disappear. So I think we cap you. We deal 2 damage to you. What do you do when captured? Gains a charge for each ability. I can see value in that long term. So I think we'll do that. If I curse you, curse 1, costs a blue gem, but I want to be able to sack when we get there. I think for now we'll hit you and we'll curse you. And the way curse works, in case you don't remember, every point of curse that they have after they take their action, they will be cursed and take that amount of damage. So it's a good mechanic to have going for us. I think we keep this. And what we do is kill the chest, kill you. I think we unholy ritual and get the gold for you, because I want to upgrade this die. Then we curse soul you, which will capture you in our remaining dice. And I think we want to pick up something here. Getting that splash attack might do some good for us later. It would probably, we would give up the shield and thing here. Or do we give up the lifesteal because it's such a low value thing? We could restock since we have so much gold. Let's restock. Okay, not super amazing. I think I'm going to take the hearts here. And we'll just pop that down. That way we have some way of regenerating HP. Now we will regain HP because of our Cursed Soul ability. We'll gain health equal to its attack. But of course it just hit us for its attack, so we don't gain that much. So the question is, do we take the points or do we take the heal here? We're getting into wave 5. I don't feel particularly threatened at the moment, but I gotta imagine some big things are going. Why don't we just go for points? If we die, we die. Not a big deal. Leveled up, fantastic. Gave us a few extra points of HP because we leveled up there. If we charge this up, we can cap you. What do you do again? Gains a charge for each ability. That is a good one. We will lose piercing if we sack this guy. Let's sack him. Let's charge. We'll capture you. And then we'll just take a few points of damage off the board here. We're still taking a hit. I would love to get these hearts. Oh, fantastic. And again, this sprint ability or whatever it's called. What's it called? Blitz ability. So we would actually get off of this 12 hearts. So there goes our health being fully restored. And frankly, you don't do anything once you're captured, so why don't we sack you too? And then we'll try to capture you. Yeah, I didn't expect it to work. That's fine. And then we'll just kill this guy. And I think we're going to start hanging on to our gold now. No reason to keep spending. And yeah, I think taking the points there was the right call. We may be able to capture you outright. What's the percentage? 70%. And we would get 10 gold if we cap you. We might as well try. So that takes him off the board. The Goblin Soldier added a extra attack, which means this is now a 2 damage scythe. So we could capture you. Or no, we captured the big guy for sure because he's worth so much more value. We need blue gems, though, to sack him before the game ends. Because that'll give us 6 more gold, which obviously is highly, highly valuable for our score. So I don't feel that we're at any risk of failure here. I don't know that I want the heal. I want blue gems, so we're going to reroll here. Not a great reroll. Still no blue gems. That hurts a little. I think I would rather kill the chest and get the money, because we're trying to go for as many points as possible. Oh, and it gives blue gems. So there you go. And this guy... His 20% triggered, so now we actually deal 6 damage on this die, which is amazing. So who can we can pick you up, which means we can sack you, charge this, pick you up, and then, I mean, we can't kill them all this turn. We obviously will next turn. So let's start sacking people to get all of that gold for us, and then yeah. So we won quite handily, and we're going to come away with quite a lot. I would love to get another blue gem to sack the remaining character. Okay, so that's not going to work. Why don't we just end the game then? And we come away with 360 points alone just from our gold. So we're obviously going to get a 5-star performance here. These stars are very easy with the necromancer because of our ability to generate gold through our sacrifices. So... yeah, quite a good little run. And we unlocked the Time Bender. The Time Bender is one of my favorite classes. When I first unlocked them in my private play, I didn't like them very much, this character very much. But as I progressed, I actually find this is one of my favorites to play. So we're definitely going to check out the Time Bender in the near future. We unlocked Temporal Gold. Die faces can now have Temporal Gold. It is cheaper than real gold, but it disappears at the end of the turn. Yeah, so we'll talk about that as we see it, of course. We unlocked reroll activation. Die faces can now have reroll activation. Score reroll faces when rerolling or keeping them. So basically what that means is that anything on this die, when I reroll, I get the ability to use that die even though I'm rerolling it. So if it has 2 hearts and I hit reroll, I will gain 2 health even though I've rerolled the die. So pretty great ability. I really enjoy that. And then of course we learned the Time Bender abilities. We unlock the Soul Ripper, which is the first necromancer relic. Whenever an enemy with 5 attack or more dies, gain 5 health. Start with the ability of Soul Scatter, which is to kill a target non-boss, non-chest enemy, and then add its attack to each active enemy's attack. So the goal here would be to use this ability on an enemy. It adds its attack to every other enemy, and then hopefully that boosts them up over 5 damage. And then each time we kill an enemy with more than 5 damage, we gain 5 HP. In practice, this is actually, I think, a terrible relic. I don't think that this... I think it requires so much setup that it's very rarely going to be useful. So I don't foresee us using this really in the near future or possibly ever. In fact, a lot of the first tier relics for the classes are actually pretty terrible. So... in fact, if I'm being honest, and I do really like this game, but if I'm being honest, I think a lot of the relics are just not ever useful. So I kind of wish the relics had a little bit more value to them, because I find that even in my private play where I've unlocked, 20 or 30 or however many relics, I find I use the same like 6 relics the whole time because they're the best ones, But yeah, so everybody, thank you for watching. I, of course, will be back with more Circadian Dice in the near future. We'll probably be checking out the Time Bender in the next episode. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.